rock it, now we dance. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome once again, episode 72 of the Shlicketty cast. Hey, 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 neighborhood friends, neighborhood friends, neighborhood friends, how you doing out there? Oh my God, we're here. My buddy Mike Anderson. I'm Aaron Forsyth. Mike Anderson in the hizzle. All right, open up. Let's go. I'm pulling them in.
That makes me think of that Monsters University.
What's that?
The Monsters...
Monsters, Inc.?
The sequel.
Oh, yeah, that one. I'm real familiar with the first one. The second one, not so much. I've seen it, though.
Dude, I love that second one. I think that second one is better than the first one.
Yeah, Monsters, Inc. Monsters, Inc. was a good one. My child and I watched that when she was little. That was one of the DVDs on repeat.
Yeah, well, better that than a lot of other things.
Yeah.
That Monsters University is fucking hysterical. That thing cracks me up a lot.
Yeah, because they delved into more side characters on that one.
Yeah.
You know.
Because they had the whole fraternity.
Right, yeah. There's more hilarious side characters in that one, whereas they focus on the two in the first.
Yeah. Yeah, some of those frat
Did Steve
guys.
Buscemi come back as the salamander in the second one?
Yeah, he's Randall. It's the origin story, how they met.
Right.
Because when they first meet, he gets bumped and scared and disappears, everything except the glasses. And then Mike Wazowski's like, hey, you got to use that. That's pretty good. But lose the glasses. It gives it away. And he takes off the glasses and he can't see, so he's squinting. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hysterical.
That might be due for rewatch.
I love that Monsters University.
Yeah. That's timeless. See, I love a good movie like that. That's timeless. Like, I'm sure you can click that on 10 years from now. It'll still hold water.
Oh, yeah.
The animation's tight.
Real tight.
You know, real tight. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Just the way like Sully's fur would move was like, whoa.
There's one shot in there where they show the campus and there's like a leaf on a tree in the foreground. You know, the leaf falls off. That shot looks almost photorealistic.
Wow.
When I first saw it, I was like, whoa, did they insert a real shot in there?
Wow.
It's like, damn.
Yeah. Now that's the original Pixar stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not DreamWorks. No, that's Pixar.
It's all Pixar.
Yeah. Oh.
It's not DreamWorks.
No.
DreamWorks is completely different.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
But, so speaking of the Pixar stuff.
Okay.
So,
let's talk Pixar. We never talked Pixar.
So the new Pixar movie is now on the Disney Plus.
What is that, Helos? Or?
Elio.
Elio, right.
Yeah. And I'd seen a preview for it. I kind of wanted to go see it in the theater because I've never seen a Pixar movie in the theater. Have you?
You're right. I never have either.
No. I always just saw them all on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever.
Yeah,
Disney
same
Plus.
Same here. Yeah, I'm thinking of now I get them confused with the DreamWorks one. Yeah, theater-wise, I saw the Kung Fu Panda, but I fell asleep in that one.
The original?
Yeah, the first one.
I love that movie.
I know. I watched it later on DVD, but I went with my daughter, when she was little, and
it's very soothing and relaxing.
I fell asleep credits and woke up at the credits.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, I missed it all.
Yeah, it's that one's really well put together. I really like that one. The DreamWorks was also the Shreks.
Hotel Transylvania I fell asleep in as well.
The Hotel Transylvanias. I thought the first one was sort of...
That's the one I fell asleep in.
It's all right. It's a pretty good premise, but I thought there was too many like poop and fart jokes in it.
Yeah.
Which they sort of corrected that on the second one.
Yeah.
So I kind of like the second one a little bit better.
I could see it. Yeah.
But the Elio, I want to see the Elio.
Yeah,
so
the Elio's good. I saw the first one just about a month ago. I'd never seen the Wreck-It Ralphs.
Oh, that's right.
I never got around to it. I saw Wreck-It Ralph 1. I liked it. I was like, wow, what a fun world. What a fun concept,
Now that's a Disney animation one.
Oh, is that Disney?
Yeah, because you got the Pixar and then you got the Disney animation.
Okay.
Like that Encanto. That's not Pixar.
No.
That's Disney animation.
Okay.
But it's like they're using the same Pixar people, the same Pixar technology or something like that. That fucking Encanto. Love that movie.
I don't know much about it.
Oh, dude.
Other than the trailer, I don't know.
The songs are fucking great. The characters, the design, the animation. Oh my God, it looks so good.
Soul was the one that made me cry like a baby.
That's a Pixar one.
That's a Pixar. Soul. Ooh, that one. That one gets you right in the feels.
Oh my God. What was the one where it was, they were monsters in a monster world? It's like a Pixar one, I believe. Maybe it's a Disney animation one. There's the two brothers. The older brother is Chris Pratt. The younger brother is the Spider-Man kid. the Tom Holland,
Huh.
and I forget the name of it. And they've got some magic spell that help them bring back their dead father for one night a year.
Oh my God! It sounds
my
like
God.
Tear Fest waiting.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Did it get you?
I can't even watch that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Soul's pretty crushing as well.
Yeah,
but it's really well done.
Well done. Well done. Oh, totally. Yeah.
Music and everything.
And I like how they make death so religiously ambiguous, so anybody could watch and enjoy that. And that's what I kind of thought of it like, you know. And it was like, wow, they really, really got it. And they even incorporated pets into it too, you know.
Did you watch Lightyear?
What, the Buzz Lightyear one?
Yeah.
No, not the one he did by himself. No.
You should have watched that one. No. I kind of fucking love that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
still Tim Allen.
No.
Who did the voice?
It's Captain America.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, right. Wow.
And so he's doing that sort of Buzz Lightyear thing.
Huh.
In their universe, it's like they're like, in 1997, a boy named Andy went to see a movie. This was that movie. So it's almost like this is the movie that the toys are based on.
Oh. See, that whole franchise, I mean, it's next level.
It's real clever.
Yeah.
They give him an AI companion cat. Love the AI companion cat.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great. I haven't watched that one in a while. That one gets to be tear jerky too. But man, it's really clever. It looks great. Yeah, give that Lightyear a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course the toys, those ones, all the Toy Stories they got me lumpy. They didn't make me bawl, but they got me lumpy. They all had
they're a little manipulative that way.
Yeah, but that's okay. I don't mind a little heart in it. I'm not afraid of it.
Monsters University, love it. Lightyear, love it.
What was one that we used to watch with my daughter when she... Robots was one.
The
we
one with
watched.
the monsters thing. Onward. It's called Onward.
Onward. I don't know that one.
Yeah.
That one passed my radar.
Yeah, and that Encanto. Fucking love that Encanto. That Encanto's really good.
Remember Robots?
I have Robots on DVD. I think I sort of hated it.
I liked that one was, man, it was a who's who of voices. You know, everyone from Robin Williams to, oh my God, yeah.
I didn't hate it as much as Shark's Tale, but yeah, it didn't grab me.
Whoa, there's one you told me to watch, and I ended up watching it during the pandemic, and I was like, this is great. What was the one where Jason Bateman's the voice, he's the fox?
Oh, Zootopia.
Zootopia, yeah. I loved Zootopia. I guess there's a sequel to Zootopia.
Zootopia's great.
Yeah, there's a part 2. We should Flicketty review that one, huh?
Yeah, is it out?
I don't know if it's out. I know it might have hit theaters. I'm sure it's out somewhere. Right? Zootopia 2.
I should look that up. Yeah, Zootopia's great.
A lot of layers on that one. Now, who did that one? Is that Disney?
Is, I think, the Disney animation. Let me see. Let me look up Zootopia real quick.
Zootopia was fun. Yeah, Jason Bateman's voice, once again, Jason Bateman, everything he's in is fucking good, man. That dude is, man.
That was the one where I watched the movie and I'm like, who's this doing this voice? The voice is so good. You know?
Right.
Because he's so sort of charming but snidely at the same time.
Casual snark, but not over snarked.
Yeah, I was like, who is this? And and it was, and I looked it up and it was Bateman. I was like, holy cats.
Yeah, as a fox. Who was the girl? Who played the female in there?
It is Jennifer Goodwin.
Oh, that's right. We had this talk before, I think. Jennifer Goodwin. That sounds familiar. How do we know her?
You remember the HBO series Big Love with Bill Paxton? With the Mormon wives?
Yes.
She was the one with the dark hair.
Oh, the younger, the third wife, the youngest one. Right?
Yeah.
The newest.
No. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I thought the youngest one was that Chloe Sevigny. There was Jeannie Triplehorn was the first wife. Then there was Jennifer Goodwin, and then Chloe Sevigny.
Yeah.
I forget. But yes, that's what we know her from. Zootopia is Walt Disney Animation Studios.
Really?
Yeah. I'm telling you, they got all the, I think they're using the Pixar software, the Pixar talent. It looks great. Mm-hmm.
So that one I remember, it had more, the background seemed more old school painted.
Yes.
As opposed to computer driven. I almost felt like parts of it were paying homage to the old animation.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the sort of stylized 50s, like the big scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's an interesting tidbit on that. Here in America, it's Zootopia.
Mm-hmm.
Internationally, I think it's called Zootropolis.
Why is that?
Basically, the name Zootopia is already copyrighted in other countries.
Huh.
So they retitled it to Zootropolis to avoid copyright issues.
They should have just kept it Zootropolis. I like Zootropolis. That's fun.
Zootropolis is pretty good. Yeah, Zootopia is it's like Utopia. That's the play on it. So
Yeah, which is fine. They're both good.
It's a little esoteric. It's implying that things are great here.
Yeah, but maybe they ran it by the Disney
But
marketing
Zootropolis
head.
is literally what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, maybe the Disney market heads all did I don't know. They probably had charts and graphs for that.
They probably did. Let me see. Zootopia 2 says 2025.
Did it make it to? Is it on the streamer yet?
Release date November 26, 2025. So it's coming out later this year.
All right, we're set a notification.
We should go see it in theater.
Oh, it's not even out yet.
Right,
oh,
November.
Oh.
Like Thanksgiving, it's going to be out.
Well, could be a Thanksgiving fun.
November 26th.
Didn't you and I on Thanksgiving, we went and saw Napoleon, remember that?
Yeah, we went and saw the Ridley Scott Napoleon movie.
Yeah, we were about to start a Thanksgiving ritual of seeing a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Napoleon was all right. That was fine. That worked in the theater, like as far as the scope of everything too.
Yeah.
And the sound was good. The sound was pretty good. I felt the ending was a little rushed, but
I feel like a lot of it was a little rushed, but
the guy had a long life. He did a lot, so you're cramming a lot into 2 hours.
A lot into 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we have not missed Zootopia 2. It's coming.
Good, okay.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, yeah, I heard about that, but I don't know what happened with it. Yeah, so that's Walt Disney Animation, which I believe let me just double check the Encanto.
Encanto. Huh.
Disney Animation Studios.
Oh, yeah.
That's with the Lin-Manuel Miranda songs?
Yeah.
Dude, they're good.
I'm sure. Yeah.
There's a couple of those that just got stuck in my head immediately.
Yeah, Lin Miranda can do no wrong, huh? He's the guy. He's the guy.
Did you see
He's the go-to.
Did you see that In the Heights?
No.
That didn't grab me.
No.
That was one of his ones that he did about the neighborhood in New York City. That didn't really grab me.
I would think it would, though. I mean, conceptually. See, that's the thing. We talk about this on the Shlicketty Review Cast, and you've always sold me on on an old movie that has a good elevator pitch. Yeah. I see why things get made, and then I see where they fall apart now. Now my eyes are getting wider, and I'm kind of like, oh, okay. I could see how they greenlit this. I could see how it looked good on paper. I could see how, when you're pitching it to the boss and you go, I got this script about a fox and we're gonna get Jason Bateman. You could see how the steamroll of the pitch goes on as people get piled on and attached to it. But when you actually do it,
Well, I think the animated movies are a little bit different.
Yeah, that's different.
They talk about this in the Pixar behind the scenes stuff. If you ever watch those on the DVDs or whatever, with the Blu-rays, like that original Toy Story, they completely threw the script away like 3 times.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, and they started over because the tone wasn't right, the feeling wasn't right, the characters weren't right. So those ones...
Smart move.
Yeah, they really hammer the scripts and the story, the story that's going on in the script and the characterizations in the script. They really get that stuff nailed down first. Well, they do some concept art and some art tests first.
Yeah.
While they're developing the script. But they really get that stuff nailed down early on.
So, like early on, if you have a character like Woody, is Tom Hanks Woody from the get-go, or do they have somebody else reading the parts while they're faux animating it?
I think there was a different voice actor for Woody, and also Woody was kind of a dick in the early scripts.
Yeah. Like they say, the original Shrek was Farley. Farley. There's somewhere out there's footage of Shrek as Farley.
Yeah, like pencil tests and shit.
Yeah. Which is kind of weird without the accent. Like, I guess he was playing them kind of goofy and fun, and it was totally working. But then he dies, and then they had to change their whole thing, and they're like, oh, God. And then Mike Myers comes in and does the weird accent,
Not to derail it, but just a quick aside. Shlicketty Review Cast last week, we did Axel F.
Oh, yes.
And at one point, Axel's in the car with Taggart and Billy, what's his name?
Billy fucking wah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Rosewood.
Yeah.
Rosewood.
Judge Reinhold.
Yeah, Judge Reinhold. And at one point, somebody said something about, they're like, oh, you got layers to you. And Eddie Murphy goes, like an onion. And I was like, he was Donkey in Shrek.
Oh, and he threw it out there?
Yeah.
Like a little Easter egg?
Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, he did the onions things in Shrek. That was him. That was him.
You know what else? Oh, here was one that now, if we're talking cartoons, I don't think it gets enough flowers. I think the original Madagascar is incredible.
Oh, I love that. I love
And
Madagascar.
let's not even now. The original cartoon of the penguins of Madagascar didn't get its flowers.
That was really funny.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Yeah, oh, I love the penguins too. The penguins spin-off was equally as good. But the original Madagascar and Madagascar 2.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that first one was fairly hysterical. Because it could call back so much to the Warner Brothers animation style.
Yeah, yeah, and perfect casting. I mean,
Perfect casting.
You know, just to have Ross doing the giraffe, his voice is perfect for a giraffe.
Yeah, the neurotic giraffe.
Yeah. Wait, who was the hippo? Was that
Jada Pinkett.
Oh, was that Jada Pinkett? Okay.
Yeah. And so here's one.
Okay.
Here's an animated one I guarantee you have not seen.
Okay.
I love this one. I think it's friggin' hysterical.
Okay.
It's called Storks.
Stork. Ooh.
Storks, plural.
Yeah, and storks? No, I haven't.
Let me see. Let me get a little bit of info on this for you. This one might have been a DreamWorks.
All right.
Let's see. This is one that came and went. Nobody talks about it, but I saw it on, I don't know, Netflix or something like that.
I have one too that I keep telling you every year I want you to watch.
So, no, I did last year. The elf one.
Yeah, the Prep and Landing.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that. Yeah, this is Warner Brothers Animation.
Okay.
This is from 2016,
Okay.
starring Andy Samberg.
Okay.
Let me talk about a cast. They got Jordan Peele, Kelsey Grammer,
Wow.
Jennifer Aniston, Keegan-Michael Key,
Wow.
Katie Crown, who's hysterical, Danny Trejo.
Just by the cast alone, I would put the date at 2015, 16?
16, yeah.
All right. Yeah, you
100%.
could just tell who's hot in those years, you know?
Yeah, it's so here's the overview. Storks deliver babies, or at least they used to. Now they deliver packages for a global internet retail giant. Junior, Andy Samberg, the company's top delivery stork, lands in hot water when the baby factory produces an adorable but wholly unauthorized girl. Desperate to deliver this bundle of trouble, Junior and his friend Tulip, the only human in Stork Mountain, race against time to make their first baby drop before the boss, Kelsey Grammer, finds out.
Wow. Once again, perfect elevator pitch. I like it.
It is so clever
Yeah.
and funny with jokes and the characters. It makes me laugh. There's,
How does Andy Samberg translate as a stork?
good, real good.
Okay, I couldn't picture him for voiceovers because he's got a pretty normal voice.
Real good because he's a slightly neurotic character.
And maybe he's just playing enough that it takes into the character.
Yes.
The character comes to life.
Yeah, because I couldn't recognize the voice. I actually had to sort of look it up there.
Right. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes that's good.
And the girl that does Tulip, Katie Crown, I don't recognize her. I don't know who she's from. Love her character.
Okay.
Love her voice. Love her character.
Storks.
Hysterical. Yeah, Storks.
Okay. All right. I'll put that on the list.
I'm not sure where you can find it. You got Peacock, don't you?
Oh, I got the Peacock.
Look it up. See if it's on the Peacock.
We'll look it up on the Peacock.
Does this tell me where I can
Is
stream
that
it?
an NBC thing?
It's a Warner Brothers picture animation.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is.
I wonder where we can stream it.
There it is. Okay.
Let me see. Storks. Where to stream? Anytime you search like where to stream, it never really tells you.
I know. Sometimes you just do a Google search and you go, where can I watch? And then you enter it.
Well, that's what I just did. It's like Storks, where to watch. And of course, it just gives you, it's like you can watch it on Amazon Prime from $3.99, or on YouTube from $3.99, Google TV from $3.99. It's like, that's not what I asked.
Yeah, I want to watch it. I want to stream it now for
try
free.
Where to stream? Yeah, it just gives me a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, the old buy it now. It is wild how they put the intrinsic value nowadays on a movie is $3.99.
Which really isn't bad. I mean, it's less.
No, that's totally cool. I used to like buying DVDs when they're like, you got 3 for $12. That's fine. That's fine. I used to like when songs were $1. A good song's worth $1.
Okay, so it's available on Amazon, but it's rent or buy, which does nobody any good. I'm pretty sure it's not on Netflix. You have to look and see if it's on Peacock, because you can't get a straight answer anymore out of any of this stuff.
No.
Because I believe I was watching it when it wasn't on, when I didn't have Netflix.
Yeah.
It's not on Netflix.
It could have been one of those ones where they pull it because maybe some music clearance or something weird sometimes until they sort out the music copyright thing.
Could be. They had liberal use of that song, How You Like Me Now, which was pretty great.
See, that stuff like that is what can impede the streaming of a movie.
It's not on the HBO. Although, I just saw on the HBO.
Huh.
Did you see that animated movie from, what was it, last year called Flow?
Flow? No, I have not.
With a cat?
Ooh, I don't think so, no.
You should check that out.
Flow?
It's all artwork. There's no dialogue. I don't think there's humans in it. It's just this cat that's caught in like a flood situation.
Huh.
It's amazing looking. I think it won an Oscar.
Wow.
Yeah. It's on HBO.
Wow, I should watch that.
Yeah, there's no talking in it.
Weird.
So you just got to literally watch it.
Ooh.
I think it was like an international hit.
That would be a good one, if you're kind of baked. I'm gonna eat some mushrooms and watch Flow.
Well, yeah, maybe. But yeah, Storks is pretty dope.
Okay, Storks, Flow. Look at it. Anyone who's watching right now, you're getting some good animated ideas. This is an all animated episode. Maybe I should make the thumbnail of this animated.
Yeah. Flow won for Academy Award for Best Animated Movie. The overview is cat is a solitary animal, but as its home is devastated by a great flood, he finds refuge on a boat populated by various species and will have to team up with them despite their differences.
Oh, okay.
Directed by Gintz Zilbalados. It's a Latvian movie.
Okay, maybe hence. Well, that's kind of cool. Without the dialogue, it wouldn't matter.
That's exactly right.
It's going for international. That's cool, though.
Yeah.
If it translates, it translates.
Yeah. It's very good, very well done. The artwork, it's almost like chalk pastel sort of stuff in the background.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, you wonder if you ran it through just a filter, like it was just a thing,
I think so.
You ever see? It's like the original Lord of the Rings was done, where it's like you could see the Bokashi stuff. You could see it like a real person doing it, and they animate over a silhouette of it, and so they get the movements right.
Yeah, that's rotoscoping. Yeah.
Yeah, is that what they call it?
Yep, rotoscoping.
Yeah. It's kind of neat. I'm surprised they don't do that more.
That was actually standard. That's how they did Snow White and shit like that.
Yeah.
They would test the girl singing the Snow White song, and then they would animate over it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you'd think that would be the easier way to do it.
It's a painstaking process, but for keeping the geometry and getting the movement smooth and flowing like that, works real
like
good.
in Lord of the Rings, that's how when you see those ring rates, and they're and you see the horse movement and the breathing of the horses and shit, you go, wow.
Yeah, Gollum and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah. Because essentially what they do is, this is why all the Marvel movies, in the behind the scenes, everybody's wearing those spandex suits with the little ping pong balls on them.
Yeah.
So the little ping pong balls are at the joints.
Yeah, the nodes.
And that's reflective to the camera. So, and they're different colors so that the computer is tracking left shoulder, left elbow, right elbow, whatever. And the head, the neck. And so then those points are the reference points on the model, the 3D animated model. And so they can just make it be the Hulk or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. It's come a long way.
Well, now it's so good they do it in real time. Using that's how they were doing The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
With the Unreal Engine, where they were like fucking projecting it onto the wall. Wow. The backgrounds. It's tied to the camera. So when the camera turns, the image being projected turns as well.
Wow.
So it moves as one.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, Mandalorian looked pretty good.
It had some limitations in that first season. It was very dark. Because also the thing that they were doing is that wall, it's called the volume, was also their key light. So all the lighting was coming from that. So that first season of Mandalorian, it's a lot of silhouette. It's a lot of dark in the foreground, but lighter in the background, stuff like that.
Yeah, but I think it was kind of cool because it made the world like the world.
It did. It makes it a lot more immersive.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't want it too dark or else it's gonna end up being like, you can be squinting. There's a season of Walking Dead they were doing that, and then there's a season, it was that last season of Game of Thrones was like that, where you're squinting. Like, I turn the contrast up.
Oh my God, it's so bad on my TV. I gotta get a new TV.
Yeah.
It's so dark. My TV is like so dark, it sucks.
Yeah, that's just unacceptable.
It's like a 400, I got it for $400, 55-inch TCL, and it's like 4K, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Sounds like the Walmart special, whatever they had.
Yeah, Target.
Target,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, the TV died. I went over to Target. I was like, $400, I can do that. So I got that, and it's fine generally, but my house has some skylights, in the windows and shit.
Yeah.
Any of that dark shit, you can't watch that shit during the day. It's just it's too dark. You can't see it enough. And like I said, those last few Game of Thrones episodes, Battle of Winterfell and shit like that.
I know. Yeah, you almost should get like one of those. Like when you go to like a tent, put like a tent over your...
I've thought about that for years.
Yeah, like almost like one of those vendor's tents you'd get.
Yeah.
Get a black vendor's tent.
I was thinking of using like wire from like coat hangers and making some sort of apparatus that'll sit there and it goes up and then it comes out like this just to sort of make a tent around it.
Yeah.
It's sort of like Video Village.
Yeah, or like a table pulled down.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you could almost take, you'd have to make like a frame, and then you put like, I don't know, like a black sheet there or something like that.
Fabric,
and just make it like a giant
it's called
blanket fort.
It's called a monitor hood.
Monitor hood,
Yeah, because you get that sort of stuff like with my quadcopter.
Yeah.
Like you need that sort of stuff because sometimes when you're flying with a quadcopter, it's so bright you have a hard time seeing the screen.
Yeah, and you're outside and you're getting a glare. It's like I can't see the screen.
Yeah, so you get a little monitor hood to shade it.
Kind of like those old-timey photographers used to get in that little, put the hood over their head and we'll get in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Holding up the...
And especially like in a place like Phoenix where it's so ridiculously bright. I mean, I had issues when I early on started shooting stuff with my camera. I was doing this commercial and I messed up. The only two shots that we had of the employees outside the signage were both out of focus because I literally couldn't see the screen well enough to know that they were in focus. Oh. And so I got this thing that attaches to the back of the camera, and it makes it like a hood, and then it goes to an eyepiece.
There you
that has
go.
a little lens in there, so you can dial in the focus to your eye. So if you wear glasses, you have to wear the glasses, and so it shields it from the sun, and you can dial it in. Super helpful.
They should make, know what they should do? They should make like a visor thing on your hat that you're looking at, and you can go, I gotta enter the world, fold it over, and boop, and then the thing like a veil, like almost like it would get, and then you could fold it back,
Well, it's sort of like the VR goggles, isn't it?
Kind of, but imagine if it was just like fabric, like black fabric, and you just make a hood and you like darken yourself in there.
Oh, for those sort of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you have a baseball hat, you put some sort of thing hanging down.
Yeah. That'd be a funny invention to make. We should get our engineers on that one.
I mean, I think you could just put it together with like a baseball hat and some fabric.
right? But almost it would be kind of cool to have it just fold up. So when it's up, it'd be up. But when you need it, you could fold it back down.
Well, yeah, just lift it up.
Yeah, we'll get our engineering team. Shlicketty Doo guys engineering room. Why does this say farts on it?
Yeah, that was what my girlfriend said when she looked at their merch store. Oh, merch store. Link to the merch store.
Oh yeah, ding 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 merch.
That's how you put up a new product.
Yeah.
You put up the wine, the shot glass.
Huh?
You put up the glass image T-shirt.
Oh yeah, this one, yeah. It would be this, only real small in the middle of a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Demon Alcohol one.
Is that it? Demon alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought something subtle, just average. Yeah, what did the girlfriend say about the farts?
She goes, why a farts hat? I'm like,
well, inside joke.
Yeah, I told her you had found, what was it on Amazon? You found somebody printing up hats.
Puffy prints, yeah.
Yeah, the puffy prints with the old style 70s letters, and so you got a hat that says farts, and she goes, that's pretty much his sense of humor, isn't it? And I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to see if they'd make it. I mean, it was just kind of, fart jokes are funny, but I mean, I'm not a fart joke guy.
No, but I mean, as far as putting something ridiculous on a hat,
Yeah.
that's fairly ridiculous.
Yeah, at the time, the lore of the story was like I got a coupon to try this product for free. Enter your text here, and I'm like, I don't know what I want to put, and I'm like, I don't know. They're not going to send me this. Farts, and I just kind of did it like a joke.
They'll send you whatever.
Huh?
They'll send you whatever. They don't care.
Yeah, I was just kind of testing to see if they would send me a farts hat, and they did. So that's why
I like
it's
how
funny.
you think that there's somebody that's editing going, oh no, we're not going to send a hat that says farts. They don't care.
Yeah, and they're probably Asian anyway, so
Right.
they didn't know what it meant.
No, they don't care.
Yeah, I know. I know. I could have put boobies or something on there.
Or I love boobies.
I love boobies. Put cock, and see if they send it. But no, yeah. But the farts hat was funny. I still have the farts hat. And it's in my dining room, and I walk by it every in the sun now and then. I'll laugh at the farts hat. I would wear it honestly, but I look horrible in hats. I try to put on hats of any kind. I look weird. I look weird in a hat.
Okay, so here's the
Shave
thing.
my head, I think.
We sort of talked about this a little bit because
Yeah.
the original hat that you put up was a trucker hat,
Right.
which I hate trucker hats. Because the trucker hats, they go up like this and then go across.
Yeah, and they're made of that weird composite foam.
Yeah, that foam
It's almost
material.
like finger foam, like the number 1 sign.
Yeah,
It's like
sort of.
puffy.
Yeah, it's like a neoprene.
Neoprene. That's it.
But this is what they call a
dad cap.
Dad cap, because it's a cap because it just covers your head.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that sort of boxy high shape.
Right, and it's more of a canvasy feel.
Yeah,
Almost like a cargo pant feel.
Yeah. You would say it's like unstructured,
Sure.
to where it's just like a soft material, like my other black hat here.
Yeah, it's just a material.
Yeah, just soft material. But I feel like these look a lot better on me in the shape of my head. Mm-hmm. Those dad cap things, it's like, look, I'm not a 70s trucker.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like I look all right without it, but when you're a glasses guy, like I wear glasses during the day, so your glasses and your accessories all have to be symmetrical. It doesn't, it's like the world ain't working for me.
I mean, I sort of hate it, but you lean into the old man thing. It's like, what are you gonna get, like a newsy flat cap?
No. I mean, if I had to, let's say I was going more bald and I was like, all right, I'm at that stage. I got to go hat. I'm a hat guy now. I would find my own hat that worked for my head. You're right. I might go for the newsy thing, but maybe that would, with the tattoos and everything, I think I would look more like, yeah.
Although, in between that and a baseball hat, they have it's like the old school, not the newsy flat cap, but there's this sort of midway in between. It's like a racing cap.
Yeah, it's like a 1940s like mechanic cap, and it has like a mini bill on it that's kind of folded up. Like I like the you ever see those?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about with those. Yeah.
Yeah, they're for like old 1940s mechanics who used to wear them, and they have like they're almost like a folded baseball brim, but not there. but it's like denim hat, you know. I'd wear something like that, maybe. I don't know.
Isn't that what like? I feel like that was on like the Mechanic on Mayberry.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
You know, like that sort of thing.
Like my brother, he actually coined the wearing around the railroad hat, which was kind of cool. It was like, you know, it had it had the but it was so vintagey old that it was like if you saw it, you go, wow, I've never seen anybody in one of those. You know, it was kind of like, that's kind of different. All right, you know.
Yeah, sure.
You know, yeah, because everybody can go, okay, I'm going to put on a Yankees hat and call it a day. That's fine. You know, all right, I can pull a Yankees hat, but there's so many cool styles out there to pick from that I think don't get their due, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, the basic shape of the baseball hats, those trucker caps, and then these, they call them dad caps.
Yeah,
now.
the dad cap.
I like the dad cap. I think it works a lot better than the trucker hat.
Yeah, the one in the merch store is the dad cap. There's a trucker hat version with the logo, but then there's a dad cap, which is black, has farts embroidered on it. So if you want to join the farts club, if somebody showed up to one of my shows or did something, if you're wearing a farts hat, you're officially going to be my friend. So yeah, I'll invite you over to dinner if you have a farts hat.
Yeah, or the Lucky Juarez t-shirt. I think the Lucky Juarez t-shirt's pretty funny.
I do too, because it's just Lucky Juarez right here on the chest, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, it is kind of funny.
You know, it's just this. Like I'm more of a fan of a shirt. Like I've never been one to wear another band shirt. I have, sure. But I stopped doing that. I didn't want to wear labels, and I definitely never wore my own merch. I mean, to me, that's a little.
Well, I mean, to a certain degree, your own merch is like, if I wear the Shlicketty Doocast t-shirt, that's repping our stuff. To me, it's the same thing like when I made the production company with the girlfriend, Rhythm and Flavor Productions.
Yeah.
I made a Rhythm and Flavor Productions t-shirt for me that I could wear like when I was doing the game show play. So when I'm there setting all the stuff up, making the show run,
yeah, you just seem like a light gaffer guy who's repping some other product, like repping another band.
Or it's like I'm an employee wearing the employee shirt, sort of thing.
Yeah,
you know, that doesn't feel hokey to me.
Yeah,
now,
no.
If it's your, like when you guys were doing Cyclone way back in the day, you had the Cyclone shirt, which was the album cover, which is a picture of all you guys. Yeah. Now, if you're wearing a T-shirt with your picture on it,
I never wore my own merch.
That's goofy.
Yeah, I always thought it's goofy. And some people will argue with me. There's always the debate, do you wear your own merch? Like, I always think like Bret Michaels from Poison wearing Bret Michaels' shirt. You know, it's like, or the wrestlers wearing their own wrestling gear.
I could get it with the wrestlers because it's all just a marketing opportunity.
Yeah, right. But band-wise, I don't think you should wear your own merch. Now, if you're a headliner band, it's okay to wear your opening band's merch, I think. I think that's kind of cool. You're throwing them a solid.
Yeah, especially if you're a fan of them.
Yeah, but if you're a headlining guy, you know.
Like Mike Patton wearing the Mr. Bungle shirt in the video for The Real Thing.
Okay, that's believable because it's a side project. But, you know, yeah, you can't, you know. Yeah, you don't, you know, yeah.
No, but like
Paul
you said,
McCartney's not going to wear a Beatles shirt.
Right, or like you said, if it's Bret Michaels wearing a Bret Michaels shirt, that's sort of like,
it's a little, it's like Kid Rock wearing his own Kid Rock shirt. You know, you go, it's setting off my cheese meter here. It's a little hokey.
I got to jot down a couple of these movies that we talked about. Just
well, you'll see them in the edit, right?
But I just wanted to make a list of
Storks.
Storks, yep.
Encanto.
Well,
we
could do Encanto for the Flicketty Review Cast if you want. If you want to watch it, we could talk about it.
I will eventually watch it, but it's not on my hurry up list.
But Elio, because that's a new one. Storks. You know what I thought would be a good one? Probably shouldn't talk about it here, but that old Goldie Hawn Chevy Chase one seems like old times.
Yeah, but Chevy Chase. Ugh.
This is back when he was charming.
Oh, okay, this is before he developed the ick.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because there's a point when Chevy Chase was like, he's funny, he's lighting up the screen, and then there's ones he goes, ugh.
Well, this is it.
Oh, okay. Because there was before the ick.
There was that first one that they did together, Foul Play, which is
and Goldie Hawn always lights it up, especially back in her day.
Goldie Hawn is.
She knows she was sparkles.
She's really good and seems like old times.
Yeah. The camera's nice to her.
She's all heart. You know, you fall in love with her. Yeah. She's great. Seems like old time is nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That one popped in my head the other day, and I was like, "Oh, you've never seen it? I love it. We should watch that one."
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those old school movies that no one's going to see, no one's really going to dig into and watch these days, but it's a really good movie.
You watch anything on TV?
I'm into season 3 of Ozark.
Oh, dark.
You want, man, that
You keep
show
saying
is,
how dark it is.
That show is fucking
Yeah, I don't
dark.
think it ever. I don't think there's ever a feel good episode there.
There's nothing feel good about any of it.
There's not even a feel good moment. You might have a mother daughter hug, but short of that, there's no real.
I'm to the point now where, spoiler alert, Jason Bateman got kidnapped.
Oh,
that's where I'm at.
Oh, and he's in Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're making him work for the.
Well, no, I haven't gotten there yet. He's just in Mexico in a pit.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. Well, you know where it's going.
No, I don't know where it's going.
It's a Breaking Bad moment where he has to work.
I don't know. I haven't seen Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay.
But either way, but yeah, him and Laura Linney were having Splitsville. Her brother's there.
The brother.
And the lawyer's hanging around all of a sudden now. Mm-hmm. We see her getting tortured by the cartel at one point.
Yeah, the cartel.
Before. So you realize she's just as enmeshed in the machinery as they are.
Yeah.
So
this is one. Okay, this is one of those. Once you get into Mexican cartels, where do you go from Mexican cartel level? This is what happened. You ever watch that old HBO show with Mary Louise Parker and Neil? What's in Weeds?
That's Showtime.
Yeah, Weeds. That old Showtime one. I liked it. Now it started off. She was a small town neighborhood drug dealer mom.
Right.
Season 2, it gets a little bigger. Okay, she's dealing with a gang down the road. Season 3, 4, we're getting into Mexican cartels. It started escalating to this level to where the writers were writing themselves into a corner.
Right.
Whereas I liked the original first season and a half or 2 season because it was neighborhoody and she was still maintaining the mom. She was still a PTA mom selling weed.
Yeah.
They didn't.
It's a lot more local.
Yes. I almost feel like Ozark, they lose the local thing after 4 episodes. They go big,
Well, I mean, it's all dark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of dark, I started watching a series on Netflix last night, and I was like, oh, this might be quirky and fun. Holy crap, was it dark.
What?
It's called Department Q.
Department Q. I don't know this one.
It's a guy who's a cop, former cop.
Okay.
I feel like it's almost sort of a Sherlock Holmesy sort of update.
What's the year?
This is current.
Oh, it's filmed current, like a current.
Yeah.
They have phones. They have internet.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's currently set. They just did season 1. I think season 2 is coming.
American, British,
Edinburgh,
English,
Scotland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you know Edinburgh, and I've been to Edinburgh,
okay.
You recognize it instantly.
Okay.
Holy dark. Everybody's miserable. So, a lot of recognizable faces. Ton of recognizable faces. And, that whole Scottish sitcom that I like called Still Game, which is on Netflix.
Okay.
Makes me laugh. It's about these old guys who
Sure.
are sort of scammy guys. That shit's hysterical. Watch Still Game. It's funny as hell. Nobody ever watches it. I'm telling you. Watch it. Watch 3 or 4 episodes. You'll get in the swing of it. It's hysterical. One of the guys from that turned up in it. You know what I mean? They got Lysa Arryn from Game of Thrones. She's in it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this main character, he's a cop. He's sort of a dick. Nobody likes him, right?
Right.
He gets, his partner, and some other cop guy get ambushed and shot at a murder scene, right? So now he's rehabbing on the force. The cop guy dies. His partner's paralyzed, and he's got PTSD. And he's angry at everybody now. But he's still a cop. So Lysa Arryn is like the head of the department. She decides she's going to make this new department to look into old cold case files. So she puts him in charge of this cold case file thing.
Sure.
Right. So it's him, and then he gets paired with there's a red-haired secretary cop lady that sort of pulls strings behind the scenes, and so there's a IT guy at the cop station that wants to get into more of the cop stuff because he was a cop in Syria, but he came over to England to Scotland, and all he could get was a job as an IT guy.
Okay.
So the red-haired lady puts him to be his partner. And so he's actually a really good cop. He's got good instincts and stuff like that, but he can't get a chance because he's an immigrant, right? But then our guy who's just salty and sort of hates everybody, he's just like they put him in the basement office, and the basement office is actually like a large bathroom. You know what I mean? And so it's fucking dark.
Is this a solve a murder, or is this a multi-level marketing or a multi-level embezzlement scheme? What are we talking? What's the crime?
Well, so they give him all these files of like 20 years worth of cold cases from up there in Edinburgh, right? And so then Lysa Arren's like, I want to know what your first case is so we can have a big press conference, you know? So let me know. And of course, he's not looking at anything, you know? He's like, whatever, you're screwing me with this whole thing. But the IT guy, the Syrian cop, he goes in there, he starts poking around looking at the files, and he's like, this file's weird. This is interesting, right? And so it's this disappearance of this lady that was like a public prosecutor. And so the thing that they do in the first episode is, this will be a bit of a spoiler alert, but maybe this will get claws in you and make you watch. You're seeing his storyline and this prosecutor lady's storyline too. She's got some sort of stalker that's like out to get her, and he's always threatening her and this sort of shit. And then right at the end of the episode, her and her brother, who's got some mental issues because of something that happened when he was 16, they're sort of getting out of town, right? Because the stalker guy, you know, is threatening her. And she disappears off the boat. So it's like
boat murder.
They're on the boat.
Okay.
And then you see the brother in a car, and a cop gets in the car and drives away.
Right.
And you're like, what the fuck? Cut to, they're in the basement at Department Q. The Syrian cop guy goes, this file, it is her picture on the front. And you realize everything you've been seeing with her that you think is going concurrently is from like 4 years ago. And you go, what?
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Time fold. I like that.
Right.
So then you go, okay, so now you're ready for the next episode going, oh, okay, now we're cracking the seal here.
Had to watch the second episode.
All right.
What is happening now?
Yeah.
Oh, God, does it have a bleak tone? Holy shit.
Yeah, some of those European, yeah.
But it's very interesting because, you know, all the British stuff is really well done.
Always well done.
Yeah.
But it's not bright and cheery.
No, it's not. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit more quirky and fun because they described it as a tartan noir.
A what?
Tartan noir.
That's a tongue twister. Tartan noir.
Yeah. Huh. You know what a noir film is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Which, you know, they don't really make noir films anymore.
No. They should make more of them. They should be a whole genre.
It is.
Well, yeah, but a modernized genre. Like somebody should take I'm going to make noir films.
You know, I think the last one that really was sort of like a noir was that Brick, which we talked about last time.
Yeah, because of Joe Gordon-Levitt.
Right, one of those Ryan Johnson movies.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a noir film set in high school. Yeah, Brick is real interesting.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if we get into it on the Shlicketty Review Cast at some point, we could end up doing like, you know, a series of films from a director.
We could.
Because Ryan Johnson, you could do Brick, Brothers Bloom, and Looper.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, what are we reviewing this week? What's his name? Who is the writer-director of the one for this week?
Elias Craig?
Oh, Eli Craig. Or Eli something or other, yeah.
Craig Eli or something like that.
But he did, yeah.
Which he did, you said that he did Tucker and Dale Save the World?
Yeah, Versus Evil.
Versus Evil.
Which is a funny, weird indie film.
I've never seen it.
You ever see that show? It's called Alien Resident.
That's on Netflix.
Yes.
Right?
The guy who's in that is in Tucker.
That's Alan Tudyk.
Yes, he's funny.
He's
a good actor. Even, you know, they don't utilize. You appreciate him when you see him in that, and then you see him in Alien Resident. You go, oh, this guy, he's got layers. He's fun.
I'm a big fan of Alan Tudyk. Nobody really knows him.
Right.
He was the robot in AI. No, not AI. The one with Will Smith. I Am Robot.
I Am Robot.
He was the robot in that. He did all the body acting. He also did the body acting for K2SO in Rogue One.
Oh, K2SO. Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of dark, did you watch Andor?
The first 4 episodes. I know. I stopped. But then I was like, I need to focus on this fully. She kept falling asleep. She needed to catch up. And then I'm like, right,
Because every 2 episodes of Andor is like a movie.
Yeah.
So 3 and 4 was like his backstory, but 5 and 6 like gets into the stuff.
Yeah.
That one's pretty dark. I haven't. It's so dark. I haven't even watched the 2nd season because it's so like, oh my god.
Yeah, I kind of want. I know. I want to have a big mass binge for Andor. I know, and I was enjoying it, and she was enjoying it, but she kept falling asleep. And then I was like about a half hour ahead of her, and then I was like, you know how when you watch something with your girlfriend and she falls asleep.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, you either got to shut it off or keep watching. I wanted to keep watching.
Yeah.
And then she never catches up, and then you're off.
Oh, you know what else is super dark? That Alien Earth.
Alien Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not watching that one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though. That's newer.
Yeah.
That's FX.
Yeah.
FX channel.
Yeah, the Disney Hulu. They've got it. Man, that thing is bleak.
Yeah, well, I was feeling that way, too, with that Foundation, Isaac Asimov Foundation. I was into season 3. Now that, holy Christmas crunch, that has layer upon layer upon layer upon. You got to watch it from the beginning, and if you miss a half hour, you're like, huh? What's going on here?
Yeah.
And they're talking multi-generationals and thousands and millions of worlds and a federation and a whole thing. And it's like, whoa. It's full Isaac Asimov.
Wow.
But you need to watch the first season and the second season. Wow, they created a world, blah, blah, blah. And then they shoot ahead 1,000 years later, a couple of them go into cryo sleep. You're into season 3. But if you didn't watch those first 2 seasons, you're like, wait a minute,
You know what that reminds me of?
But Foundation, but the end of season 3, I was like, holy crap, they did it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I was like, man, this is awesome.
They brought it.
Yeah, and it's so good that I can't even explain it to people because there's so many levels. Like if you were to walk in the living room and start watching, you'd be lost. But
they brought it all home in season 3. Into season 3.
Yeah, with the mule. Yeah, you get to the finale with the mule. And you're like, whoa. Who's like a psychic guy who's taking over the worlds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez Louise. You know, that reminded me of a couple of things real quick. I wanted to look up sci-fi series.
Foundation. Oh, God.
With Belters.
But if you guys want something deep.
This one was fairly deep as well. I stumbled across this one like years ago.
What?
It's a sci-fi series called The Expanse.
The Expanse. I don't know this one.
This one was it was a TV series, ran from 2015 till 2022.
Okay.
It ran on one network, and then they canceled it, and somebody else picked it up. Let me see real quick if I can grab the Wikipedia.
We are on a movie tear today. We went from animation and movie tear. We're not even goofing around today. This is like an expanded Shlicketty review.
It's based on a series of novels. Let's see.
We gotta have some fun here.
They did 6 seasons. I just wanted to see who the production companies were. Oh, it was on Sci-Fi Channel for seasons 1 to 3, and then Amazon Prime picked it up for seasons 4, 5, and 6.
Wow.
The Expanse. Deep sci-fi. It's about these like political differences between like the people on Earth, the colony people on the moon, and then these belters who mine asteroids.
Wow. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty deep. That was a pretty good series.
Yeah, that's what in Foundation they explored, like not only what each world and which thing was good for, but the political implications of things and who is around longer and who owns that world and who owns that territory mixed with what and who protects that wing of the thing. It's kind of like a Federation thing, kind of like Star Trek, but more way deeper into the politics of it all.
Which sort of reminded me when you talked about the guy in the future, and like they all cryo sleep in the future thing.
Yeah.
So the girlfriend started watching this series on Netflix called Bodies.
Bodies, okay. Yeah, she was watching that when we stopped in the other day.
And it takes place in like 3 or 4 different timelines.
Weird.
Yeah, there's like a 1890s, Jack the Ripper London thing. There's a modern day one, and then there's a future one or something like that. But it's all like, I don't know, the same murder or something? I don't know, it's weird. Pretty high concept.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good high concept's good. Yeah, you just got to focus. But sometimes I miss the old. Let's just turn on a movie and walk through it. Like that's why That's why some of the Pixar shit and like that. It's 2 hours. It's all contained. You get attached to everything. You know. Why is it? See, this is one thing I was trying to wonder. Like we noticed this in Shlicketty Review. Sometimes my big complaint was always a movie's too short. I like a series because you get to know the characters.
Yeah.
You get a whole thing. You get a whole world. You start getting layers of characters. A movie, I don't feel like it unfolds properly a lot of times unless somebody's done it really well. Now, because you only got an hour and a half or 2 hours to kind of figure this out and get attached. Somehow, with every time you see a Pixar movie or any of those, you get attached to the characters immediately. Now, is it the colors? Is it the bright vibrancy of it?
It's the writing.
Is it the writing?
It's the writing.
Yeah, it's strange how you go. Yeah, that is true. Because I guess you don't get attached to.
Because they're able to get right to, in that opening scene, telling you who the character is, and so in screenwriting, you got to know who the character is. You got to know what they want, and you got to know what their flaw is.
Sure.
And so that's always the sort of thing. Like we broke down in script writing class Back to the Future. Mm-hmm. When you meet Marty McFly in the beginning, you know, what does he want? He wants to win the Battle of the Bands. You know, he wants validation for his music for his band. Mm-hmm. You know, what's his character flaw? Which they don't actually delve into too much. It's
they leave it open-ended.
It's that.
But his willingness to please is kind of his flaw, if there is one.
Well, no. His flaw is that he's afraid that he's not good enough, and he also has this big character flaw of if somebody calls him chicken, he'll do dumb shit.
Okay.
Then,
like Doc, what's his flaw? Well, his flaw is that he's socially inept, but
Doc's flaw is that he's desperate to validate his own brilliance by inventing something significant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what he's always working towards. And because they sort of...
But I think sometimes when you're a writer, you don't really think, all right, this character has to have a flaw. What's his flaw? No, I think it just unfolds.
No, you do. You do. Because the thing is people always think that the script is the plot. The plot is the story. That's what happens. The thing is that to write an interesting character, there's a disconnect between what they say and what they do. Like George R.R. Martin says that the thing that he finds most interesting is the human heart in conflict with itself. You know? And so that's what you get into, where it's like the people say this, but they do that because that's what they're drawn to. You know? Or it's like, you know, they can't just be like a two-dimensional character. Like, I'm all for this, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, or else it's going to fall flat. Like, that's why the Tony Soprano character is so brilliant.
Right.
You know, he's got so many levels. He's a father, he's a gangster, he's this, he's flawed, he knows his flaws, he knows this, he doesn't admit to it.
Yeah.
Stubborn. But then a character who is one-dimensional, doesn't go anywhere, I don't know, what's a prime example of a bad character?
Well, like, you know, on Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld.
Sure.
His
dynamic never changes. He's always, you know.
Like, did you see the Neil Brennan Blocks podcast where they had Jerry Seinfeld on there? Mm-hmm. There's nothing to dig into.
No, he's just Jerry.
He's just Jerry.
Everything works out. Everything will work out.
It's like that Seinfeld episode where he's like, I'm even Steven. I always break even.
Yeah.
I lost a gig, I got another gig.
Yeah. Yeah. I dropped my money, I found some money.
I found $20 in a pocket, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those sort of things. Not a lot of conflict there.
Yeah.
You know, George
whereas George has conflict. The parents, the insecurity.
It's the Larry David thing.
Yeah. He's all over the map.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
So anyway, that's a lot of movie and
yeah, we went in the weeds today, but that's fun. We got to have a little fun. So I have a couple bits. Well, not really bits, but I wanted to run this by you because I didn't know how you're gonna. Would you rather? You could randomly pick a number, 1 through 121, for 121 mind-blowing facts. Or I was going to lay on you, have ChatGPT do that.
I've been dealing with the AI a bit lately.
It's annoying, but I've been just delving into it so I'm not an idiot when it comes to using it. Like I'll ask it like dumb questions like, what do you set your, I was trying to do like, an elevation thing. I was like, what would happen in the elevation? What's your blood alcohol content if you drank in Denver as opposed to Florida? I was trying to compare. I was like,
oh really?
Yeah, because I was kind of curious because I kept hearing people talking about when they go to Denver, the elevation makes them a little woozy and unable to handle alcohol. So I was
is that what it is?
Yeah, and I find it fascinating. But yeah, so there's have ChatGPT look at that, or 121 mind-blowing facts, which aren't really that great, but they're fun. You can learn, and mind-blowing facts is always silly. So I don't know. What do you want to do? You can do one of each. We'll do one of each.
Do 57.
Huh?
Number 57.
Number 57. All right, let's see what 57 is. All right, 51, 50. Oh, here goes 57. There we go, 57. Oh, okay. Here's a mind-blowing fact. Dun, dun, dun. There are more bacterial cells in your body than human cells.
Oh, really?
The average human is about 56% bacteria.
Yikes.
This was discovered in a 2016 study and is far less than the earliest estimates of 90%. So as bacteria are so light, however, by weight, each person is over 99.7% human. But the average person is 56% bacteria.
What a disconcerting fact.
I know. Kind of gross. Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. That's not a bad one. Huh.
All right, what do you got for AI facts?
All right, well, AI, I just got this in a little thing. It's just ask ChatGPT to do that. All right, do you want absurd hypothetical situations, silly requests for content, persona role-playing prompts? How about paradoxical and illogical questions? There we go, we'll try that.
All right.
All right. Now this is where you fuck with GPT. Can you give me an odd number without using the letter E?
Say it again.
This is what your prompt is going to be. Can you give me an odd number without using the letter E?
Odd number without E.
The AI's confusion or incorrect answers to these kind of trick questions can be amusing.
Odd number, huh?
This is where you're fucking with it. So here's your prompt. You're going to ask it. Type it in right now. Give me an odd number without using...
Oh, I don't have it on my phone.
Huh?
Is it just a web page?
Yeah, just go ChatGPT, and it'll say, type it in. And you go to it, and it'll say, what can I do for you? See it down there? See the little...
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want me to do?
You say, ask it, can you give me an odd number without using the letter E?
An odd number?
Yeah. We're going to see what its amusing incorrect answers are. We're fucking with it. We're toying with them.
Boy, it spits out a dialogue. It says, sure, here's one, 3. Wait, that contains the letter E. Let's try again. How about 2? Nope, that's even. Okay, here's a correct one. 4. No, that's even again. Let me try this properly. Solution, 2-digit number, 50. 50 is odd, and 50 contains no letter E.
There's your answer.
50 isn't odd.
50, yeah. Is 50 an odd number? Or is that an even number?
It's even.
Huh. Unless it considers the 5. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's try. All right, type in pretend you are a movie critic from the year 3000 reviewing a modern film. This encourages the AI to create its own lore and futuristic.
Hang on. I got to fight with it. I'm like 50 is an even number. It's divisible by 2. You're absolutely right. 50 is even. Since 50 divided by 2 is 25. That was a mistake on my part. See? That's what I'm saying.
See? You outsmarted the AI.
I've been fighting with AI for a couple of weeks now.
All right.
Hopkins has been using it for doing some music creation stuff. We've been messing around with using it for animation.
Yeah.
So we've been doing character design, which works out really well in some ways. We've got some really good character designs. It'll even make turnaround sheets. But sometimes it stumps it. I had to create this cat character, this cat voodoo lady. It put the ears so high on her head, and I'm like, move the ears down lower. It cannot figure out how to move the ears lower. It literally is like, I'm not understanding what you're saying. I'm sorry, I failed. It's like, do you want to do something else? And I'm like, move the ears lower.
Wow.
It can't understand it.
Yeah.
I spent 3 nights fighting with it, trying to get it to put an arm that was out like this down at its side. It would not understand it. I even made a cube, a 3-dimensional cube, numbered the sides, and I'm like, okay, so side number 1 correlates to the front. Side number 2 is the right side. Side number 3. Do you understand? This is the right side. You know.
And did it understand?
Nope.
Wow. See, I don't think it's ready yet. I think conceptually, they say, oh, you got to take over the world. Well,
it is not ready.
Yeah, come on. I mean, it's not very smart. I mean, it's smart in some ways. You know, it's just like Google. Like people used to say, oh, the internet's going to ruin everything. Yeah, they don't know it. All right, what else do we want to change? Write a poem, ask it to write a poem about the daily struggle of a Roomba.
Write a poem?
About the daily struggle of a Roomba.
Why?
I don't know. All right. This one will write a whole, if you wanted to, it'll write a movie script where vanilla cake fights a chocolate cake on a hill in Oklahoma. The more specific and bizarre the premise, the better your results. Yeah, these are like prompts. They're like funny prompts they want you to do.
But I mean, like, what's the point?
Well, all right, ask it this. If animals could talk, which species would be the rudest? That's a good one.
Probably the badger.
The rudest?
Aren't they known for just being sort of
The honey badger?
aggressive or
Like
something?
I was thinking like a honey badger. You're right. That's a good choice.
No, isn't a honey badger just a blonde badger?
I don't know. I don't know much about the badgers.
To ChatGPT.
Yeah, ask it. If animals could talk, which species would be the rudest? Rudest? Huh. Yeah, I would have to say it's probably going to be some kind of insect. It's probably going to be like...
Mosquito?
Yeah, I was thinking like a dung beetle or something like that.
I'll try this. Could talk. Which animal would be the rudest?
Here we go.
He says goats.
The goat. I thought goats were friendly. They eat your lawn.
He says they don't care about your personal space. They'll eat your shirt, your paper, and your hair, and look you dead in the eye. Like, what are you going to do about it? Headbutting as a hobby. Smug little faces. Other contenders for rudest animal, cats. Aloof, passive-aggressive, and would probably mock you to your face.
Okay.
Seagulls, loud, obnoxious, and would steal your food without remorse.
That's true. That's true.
Llamas, they literally spit on people.
Yeah, that's true. I can see that.
Honey badgers,
See?
famously don't care, would curse like a sailor and fight anything.
There we go. That's not a bad one. Okay, all right. Whoa, well, boy. It says, create a recipe for toast if the instructions were given by a passive-aggressive ghost. That's not going to be fun.
No.
All right. Well, we'll pass that one. We got all kinds of things. We can do that. That ain't so good of a bit. My bits are getting horrible. Every week I'm coming with another idea. See, we got to get we got to get an intern in here to help write us some bits. See, I'm on the internet on the Thursday morning going, okay, let me see what I can do. Let me think, and I got no ideas. It stinks. It's the worst. What are you doing?
Fucking around with ChatGPT.
On the air?
Arguing with it.
What are you arguing?
I get sucked into it.
I know. Why are you arguing with it?
Because I get sucked into it.
But
it's annoying.
It is. But you can't argue with a robot because it has no, you know what I mean? To win the argument, it'll just say, okay, you won.
They all say it's all about the prompts, right?
Sure.
And so you got to get fairly descriptive with the prompts.
Yes.
Like, I had to make this cat character. It doesn't understand hands.
Yeah.
So the hands were like a garbled mess.
Yeah. And it'll give you 6 fingers on one and 2 on the other.
I had this one character who was holding a notepad with like these 2 fingers and then holding a pencil with these other fingers. It's like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So you try and get it to fix it. It can't quite fix it. So then to make the problem go away, it literally makes the hands go away. So then it takes away the hands, And
but how do you, like, say you put in the prompt, blah, 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 you got to put in the prompt again? Does it make a whole new cat, or do you say keep the same cat, just here's the new hand?
Sometimes it's random. Sometimes it gives you a completely different image with a completely different style.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing like cartoons and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And so it just throws up this random different image, and I'm like, no, that's a completely different image. That's not what we were dealing with. It's like, those CAPTCHA chat things that they do when you go to a website and it tries to verify that you're human?
It says, show us all the motorcycles.
Right.
Yeah. Which is
like,
a stoplight.
It's like AI doesn't understand anything in the image.
Which you would think, yeah. I know. It's funny. My comic friend Craig Baxter has a thing that says, robots are going to take over the world, but it can't understand the capture challenge.
Yeah. No, like I said,
look up,
dude. I was fighting with it. I had this character, and I'm like, put its arm at its side at rest. So it did it for the left arm, but the right arm is out like this, Yeah. And I'm like, put the right arm down. So then it makes like the left arm disappear, and I'm like, no, that's the left arm. It doesn't even understand that when you're talking left arm and right arm, you got to do it from the point of view of the character.
Oh, because it's in the screen, yeah.
Because it's inversed on screen. So then I'm trying to get it to understand that concept. Oh, God, it's maddening.
That would be maddening.
Just fighting with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. But if you had your own bot, your own, like, okay, I'm going to take that, and I'm going to make my own bot, and then you're going to start feeding it on, okay, good job, that's what I want.
Well, I've done that.
And so you keep complimenting it, so it says, that's what I want, keep that. And so you can keep sculpting, and then it gets to learn your prompts.
But so I go, oh, that's it, save this as character, blah, blah, blah. The thing saves the character, the concept of the character, the name and stuff, but not the image. And I'm like, how did you not save the image? And it's like, I saved the character. And I went back in the chat and I looked and I'm like, I said, save this character as. So it saved the name and the characteristics of the character, but not the image. I'm like, the whole point was creating the image of the character. Now, I don't trust it.
You're yelling at him. You're scolding him.
Yeah, I told you.
You're going to time out for 5 minutes. Okay, sir. I'll be in 5.
Yeah, it's maddening. So I've actually been using 2 of them. I've been using the ChatGPT and the Google Gemini.
Okay, which is better?
Gemini was a lot better.
Okay. Good.
Gemini I was able to get character designs. Like I made this one character, and the style was all goofy, bright, and cheery. And I'm like, no, that's not what we're looking for. Tone it down a bit, make it more, but the weird thing is you can't make it like Warner Brothers animation because that's copyrighted.
Yes.
But you can make it Disney style animation, and that's okay. I don't get it.
Yeah.
So I had him tone it down, and then I'm like, his expression is too cheerful, And then they give me one where, I'm like, make him look worried, right? And so then he comes back looking angry, and I'm like, he looks too angry.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit more worried.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a real subtle difference in the expression of the faces, right? The angle of the eyes, how high the eyebrows are, what the mouth is doing, So then you dial it in, and then it's like, that's it. That's perfect, And then save the character, and it doesn't save the character because I don't trust it. So, but when it gets you the image that you like, you just go in the upper right-hand corner, and you can download it full resolution. So I always download it in full resolution. So I've got a copy of the image. So I can just say, oh, and at one point, I'm messing with the cat design. It starts giving me the outlines in white. And I'm like, what are you doing? Why are the outlines in white? Make the outlines black. And then it goes, you're right, I made the outlines black. They're still white. And I'm like, what is happening? No matter what I do to try to get it to correct it, it just kept looking worse and worse and worse.
Wow.
So then I'm like, scrap it. I upload the image that I had saved when it got, as close as I could get it, what I liked. And I'm like, here's what we're dealing with. Use this image, And the ChatGPT was doing dumb stuff like it would make the character good, but then when it makes the picture, it was making it dark, and it had like a green cast over it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, remove the green cast, brighten up the image, and this.
Yeah.
Doesn't understand it, can't get it done.
Yeah.
Take the image, put it over into Gemini. I'm like, can you brighten this up and remove the green cast? Looks great. I'm like, thank you. That's what I want, So it's like, you got to hop back and forth between the two.
Yeah. I remember when I had to make an image. It was for a poster I was doing. And I wanted to cut it out, and I go, make me a drunken pirate, with his foot on a barrel and a pirate on his shoulder. Simple. And they give it to me, and then they put him, and then I go, no background. And then they make the background has a ship on it. And I'm like...
You know what I've been doing? I've been getting, when it gets the characters that I like, it puts it in random backgrounds or something like that.
Yeah.
And I go, put it on a chroma key green background.
Oh.
So it puts it on a chroma key green background. That way I could dump it into whatever.
Yeah.
Go, what the fuck is it? Just use the chroma key plugin in the Adobe stuff. And then you just,
Yeah, because I was doing no background, so then it would make it a white, but then there's a shadow, and then you go, remove shadow, please, and then all of a sudden there's a light sparkle coming. It's like, what are you doing? It's like it's ad-libbing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the cat design I had, they had some nice highlights and stuff. There was like a moon back here, right? And then the highlights started falling off. And then I'm like, it doesn't look right anymore.
Yeah, the drunken pirate and I was having a problem with the drunken pirate because, the one had 6 fingers, and the next one, he's holding like a beer, like a mug of beer, and then like some weird flask over here. Yeah. And you're like, well, this makes no sense.
Yeah, with the cat character, there was a hand holding a stick, and it looked like a knot, like a pretzel knot.
Yeah, they don't quite get it. Yeah.
Very annoying.
Not going to take over the world anytime soon. But I think it's cool for okay, I don't think it's ready for that world yet, but it's getting there. You can see where they're going with it. It's fine.
Well, there was and I forget if it was ChatGPT or the Gemini, where I got on a good run, and I was designing characters. I knew what I wanted, and I was able to go, all right, here's what I want. Here's the character's name. Here's what it is. Here's what he's wearing, and then it started spitting out the iterations. The first one was too jolly, and then the expressions were off. But I could kind of tone it down and get to the point where I'm like, all right, that's it. Oh, he's wearing a necktie. Get rid of the necktie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And for getting the ideas out, very quick, very easy, good results.
Yeah.
Now I've started to push it to the next level where I'm saying, create a character turnaround sheet, which is a common thing in animation. It knows what that is. So boom, pops me out a turnaround sheet. Front view, side view, back view, other side view.
Yeah.
Great. And I messed with one of those, I forget which one. I think it was the Gemini. I said, can you animate this? And it goes, before we animate it, we got to decide, are we going to do a cutout puppet style animation or a more traditional, frame by frame type animation? I'm like, exactly. So it's like, do you want me to break it up into parts, you know what I mean, for the puppet style animation? And I didn't play with it because I was still in character design mode at that point, but I'm like, okay, good. This is what.
So it's aware. Wow.
It's aware of some of the concepts.
That's pretty cool, though. It's
Now,
cool.
Hopkins has been playing around with the stuff. I'm not sure what he's doing because he's actually paying for the AI stuff. He's paying the subscriptions.
Yeah, I wonder if the subscription gives you a better version.
I think so because he's been sending me little 10-second animations of these couple of characters, and they're moving, they're talking. It looks good.
Wow.
I can show you. Like they're short. I don't know what he's putting in. I don't know where the voices are coming from or this or that, but it's all sort of interesting.
Huh.
And so I'm like, can you make those longer than like 10 seconds or 5 seconds? He's like, I don't know. He's sick with a cold at the moment, but So we're kind of messing around with that, seeing what we could do. But even just for character design,
yeah,
it's interesting. And it is all about the prompt and what you put in and kind of knowing what you go for.
Yeah.
Like when I made the cat character, she's like voodoo Haitian lady sort of thing. And it was sort of like, you get a couple of key prompts in there, and so it gives you the thing, and then you're like...
Yeah, it gets you in the ballpark.
And then it's sort of like you refine like her clothing, and I'm like, make her clothing like some sort of, print pattern with some sort of like forest vegetation print sort of idea.
Yeah, but how do you keep it? What I couldn't find, like my Drunken Pirate, I would go, okay, remove the background. Every time I go, remove the background, and then it'd be kind of a whole new pirate the next one.
Yes.
It's like, stop doing that,
Yes. Well, that's the thing.
Until I told it, I like that one.
That's the thing. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Download it.
Yeah.
Download the full resolution copy of it. That way you have it. Because when it gets confused, dude, I was trying to design this one character, and it threw out like a 1930s balloon style character that I was like, no.
Yeah.
It somehow saved that as the main image. So anytime I would have it recall an image of any character, that's what it's giving me. And I'm like, throw this away. Like, delete this. Oh, you're right. Here it is. Same one again. And I'm like,
jeez.
yeah.
Well, let's go. We got to get out of here.
All right.
We got a Shlicketty review to go.
All
Sorry for the unfunny version. This is not a funny episode today. We just delved into. We were just talking today. We're just hanging.
Yeah. There are a couple of things we could chat about, but we can save until next time.
Yeah, save it.
Oh, wait. I got one quick question for you.
What?
So this is this discussion question. Does a toaster oven need to preheat?
Does a toaster oven need... Well, it depends what you're putting in there. You're saying... I would say, okay, you're putting in chicken nuggets?
Right.
If the nuggets are room temperature, I would say probably not.
Nuggets are
But
never
if they're
room
frozen,
temperature.
you
They're
want to
frozen.
help. I like the preheat. I wouldn't full preheat, use the preheat function, but I'd turn it on for a couple seconds. I do that with my air fryer. I'll just kind of run it for a couple seconds before I do it, just so it's not...
Because I was kind of thinking, like in a regular oven, you need preheat to get up to temperature. But isn't the whole point of the toaster ovens that they get up to temperature really quickly? Kind of like a toaster.
I think so. Yeah, and it's a small little area, so I feel like if you're shooting for 400, it's going to get to 400 pretty goddamn quick. And
right.
Now a bigger oven is a bigger area, so it's going to take a little while.
And also, it's just got that heating element, whatever. But
yeah, no. So preheating a toaster oven, no.
It should get there pretty quickly.
Yeah, just like making toast. It toasts your toast.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So toaster oven, no. I do preheat my air fryer though a little bit, but not fully. But just turn it on.
You don't
just
need
so
like
it's
a
not
15
cold.
or 20 minute preheat. Like maybe 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh, not even that. I even go like I'm talking like 30 seconds to a minute, just to kind of get the air blown.
Like turn it on, then you take the stuff out of the freezer, put it on the pan, then put it in the thing.
Then go boop, boop. Okay, let's start this.
That's kind of what I end up doing.
Yeah. So no, you don't have to preheat.
All right,
that's a good one.
All right, like and subscribe, tell a friend, watch it all the way through, hit up our merch store, get some merchandise because it's fun. And we'll see you next week.